Hello, welcome to Queen Lady Nick TV. And on this episode of Queen Lady Nick TV, we are going to watch a couple of videos about AI scams in reference to people using AI to mimic your voice and try to target or to get into your house, target your children. Yeah, this video is serious. So look, let's pay attention, and I'll be back at the end of the videos. Thank you.
And she was like, hey, mommy, I'm sick. Can you open the door? Mind you, my daughter is in school right now. I take her to school, I pick her up. They said, she said, can you open the door? And I'm like, can I open the door? How did you get home? Or whatever. And she was like, oh, my friend brought me home. And I'm like, what friend? So I'm like, hold on. I get my other phone, look at my camera on my phone. Nobody was there. So I said, what school do you go to? And she was like, why are you asking me all these crazy questions? Can you just open the door? No, what school do you go to? I said, are you in danger? No, I'm not in danger. So I said, what did we have for dinner last night? Oh my God, Mom, I don't remember. Oh my God, I don't remember. How many siblings you got? Why are you asking me all these questions? Just open the door for me, please. I hung up. So then when I went to my phone to go look back at my phone to see, to like call her or whatever, try to text her because she's in school or whatever, her number is not there. Like she called, like it's not, you know how you have it in your call log and it says, you know, this person FaceTime you or whatever. It's not there. I called the school because I text her, but I called the school. I'm like, hey, I need to know what Jaden is. I need to check on her, tell her to call me ASAP or whatever. So they get her. She comes to the office. I said, did you just FaceTime me? She said, no, I'm in school. You guys, I don't know how in the world this happened. I don't know how. It freaked me out so bad. So bad. I don't know. She said she did not call me. It wasn't her. I knew it wasn't her. But it had everything on like it was her. Or whatever. Like a real FaceTime call. I don't know how this is happening. This freaks me out so bad. Or whatever. I just called a non-emergency number to try to get a police report. Or whatever. I don't know. But something gotta happen. So I just wanted to come here and let y'all know. Please be careful. I don't know how they doing this. That people saying it's AI. I don't know. But that is so scary. So please be careful. I'm waiting on the police now to come because I'm going to make a report.
My daughter answered the FaceTime audio call from me, but I never called. True story, it literally just happened. 6 o'clock tonight. I'm in the kitchen and my daughter's in the next room on her iPad. Everything's normal. Then I hear her say, okay, Dad, I'm coming right there. So I walk in like, coming where? I asked her, who are you talking to? She looks at me confused and says, you just called me. I'm like, no, I didn't. She says, yes, you did on FaceTime audio. So I freeze because my phone is sitting right on the counter. I haven't touched it. So I grab her iPad and I check the call log. There it is, FaceTime audio from Dad. Lasted about 12 seconds. But something doesn't feel right. So I clicked into the actual contact. And that's when my stomach drops because it's not it's not my contact. It's some random email address, mask under my name, well, Dad. Now I look at her and ask, what did you say? What did it say? She tells me it sounded just like me. Same voice, same tone, and I told her, come, and it said I told her to come to the front door. I forgot the groceries. Like, that's when everything clicked because that's not a mistake. That's not a glitch. That's somebody using my voice on FaceTime audio call to try to get my daughter to open that door. And the scary part, she believed it because it sounded like me. Now I'm running through everything in my head because I've dealt with real world threats before. But this right here, this is different. This is somebody using technology to mimic a parent's voice, to gain a child's trust, to shut everything down, turn off Facebook audio, or FaceTime audio. Everything, I checked every setting, everything. But before anything else, I tell her one thing. We got a code word now. You can't move. You don't do anything. You don't open nothing. You don't respond because whatever called her tonight knew exactly what it was doing.
So there you have it. Well, I know that these videos was very alarming to you, just as they were to me. And the thing about it is, I know that this is AI technology being abused. The first situation with the young ladies, where she said she thought she was getting a phone call from her daughter, okay, to open the door. And she's like, wait a minute, my daughter's at school, but whoever did this came up with the story. If you remember what she said, that mom opened the door, I got a ride home, I'm sick. So I really like how the young lady, she was really on point. she knew something wasn't right. And I like when she started asking questions. You know, what do you have? What did we have for dinner last night? How many siblings do you have? So she knew something wasn't right. But the unfortunate thing, there's a lot of people that may not catch it, and it may be too late, and you may open the door. Some people may have opened that door thinking it was their child, because whatever this AI technology is and what it's doing, it's mimicking people's voices. Yes, it's mimicking people's voices. So, because I believe there's a couple of apps out here that can do that. And that's the scary thing about AI. And this is why we have to be aware of what's going on. You know, I know a lot of people be like, well, I don't really like social media. I don't want to know what's going on. I don't really watch the news. But look, we're gonna have to keep up with what's going on. You know, and unfortunately, this is on a whole nother level. This is something very sinister, very deceptive, very intentional, to very predatory, to target children, target women or men. I don't think nobody is safe in these scenarios. So kudos to the young lady that, you know, she was asking the right questions. She knew something wasn't right. She knew something wasn't right. And she figured it out. This is scary, y'all. I don't know about you, but this is quite disturbing. The young man, someone called his daughter and played like it was him. It even showed up as dad. So like I said, this is really getting scary. So this video, like I said, is to bring awareness, to open up our eyes, to say, okay, wait a minute, hold on now. With the one thing I do like about what the man said, he said, look, we're going to come up with code words. And that's the same thing I had told my daughter. I said, look, we need to come up with code words. We need to come up with code words so we can know if this is an AI stunt, somebody trying to target one of us, our children, trying to get into your home. You know, this is crazy. And so I just, like I said, wanted to bring awareness. There was another video out. I meant to upload it, but I didn't get a chance to. And whoever's doing this, they're even attacking celebrities. Because Candy was saying on TikTok that Candy Burris from Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's been on there for years. She was saying, you know, I'm pretty sure you all know she's going through a divorce right now. And she was even saying on her TikTok page, as a celebrity, how people are making fake pages of her saying certain things that she did not say, she did not upload, she did not post. She said, and she was very disturbed. You could tell she was like, and it sounded just like me. And she was like, this is scary. She said, this is dangerous. And it is. It is. Just think, you know, whoever's doing this or whatever app is allowing people to do this, they can misrepresent you to the fullest. If a person don't know how to recognize or know your character, to know that, oh, that's not my mom, or that's not my sister, that's not my brother, I know that's not them, that's AI. But unfortunately, you got so many people that's living in the dark ages who is got their head in the sand. They would not be able to recognize it. And this is scary. And AI is only going to get, I hate to say it, it's like when the internet first came out. You know, things with technology, it just increases. It gets better. It gets sharper. And like I said, I'm not a fan of AI. I'm really not. And I saw this coming. A lot of people saw this kind of stuff coming. And who else knows what else, you know? But I think it's wise, like I said, to get with your family, have some family meetings and get some code words going, especially with your children, because this is really, really scary. So hopefully, you know, this video has brought some awareness, made you think, you know, will prompt conversations in your family about this, because this is really scary. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you think. Look, y'all get in the comments. And I want to know what you think about this. How did this make you feel? Did this make you... It is... It's very scary. Because you just never know. You know, it's one thing we got to worry about people hacking our information. Now we got to worry about people mimicking our voices. And if everybody's pictures on social media, so they can take your picture, you know, it's just like a whole nother level of scamming, a whole nother level of catfishing. It's a whole nother level. So yeah, we got to be vigilant, be careful, be prayerful. And like I said, get some code words, talk to your family, communicate. So, and hopefully something to be done about this. Okay, like I said, get in that comment section and let me know what you think about this. Do you know anyone that have gone through this? And just tell me what you think. Once again, like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you. Until next time.